I'm not really sure why The Voice has lasted as long as it has. I think it comes at you so fast that you don't have time to think whether or not you like it, the show or not. We do 2 seasons a year, and every season it just seems like the people just never get tired of this show. They love the idea. They love the fact that we're all about the talent here and not any of the other bull crap that comes along with the music industry. This is talent first, and that's why I've always been proud to be a coach on this show, and I think that's why there's probably a long waiting list of artists who would love to be coaches on this show, because this show has a lot of integrity, and we really do work hard at trying to find the best singers we can find, and then try to help them as much as we can. There's a lot of ways that The Voice has changed my life personally. Mostly I met my fiance working on this show, so there's an obvious one. And outside of that, though, I think it's just been a satisfying experience for me, because you learn a lot when you're in the music industry. As long as I've been in the music industry, 20 years now, as far as having hits on the radio and touring. And you learn a lot, and most of that stuff you would end up just taking to the grave with you, because there's not a lot of people out there that can use the information that you've gathered over the years. But the fact that we're working with artists and we're actually coaching them and trying to help them not make the same mistakes that we made along the way, it's cool to have that outlet. Nick Jonas is a great guy, but he is a horrible coach, and there's a long history of coaches who join The Voice and they win the first season they join The Voice. I mean, Kelly did it, John Legend did it, the list goes on, and then Nick Jonas comes along and completely fumbles on the play, and he got beat. I mean, he got beat by me, but he still got beat. I mean, I guess when you say it that way, who would have expected him to beat me? I think The Voice has evolved in small ways over the last 10 years, but at the end of the day, it still is what it started out to be, which is a show that is about talent first, and that's really cool. There's been a lot of coach changes over the years, and people coming in and out, and obviously Carson and I are the last 2 standing around here as far as who you see on this side of the camera. But there's been a lot of rule changes. We've tried to keep it interesting as much as we can without losing the integrity of the show. I love just having an outlet. That's why I keep coming back season after season, and I love to keep coming back as long as they'll have me, because this is a show that there will never be another one like it, and this opportunity is never going to come along again. To be able to coach other artists and work with them and try to pass along some of these pitfalls and mistakes that I've made along the way, and try to pass those lessons on to these artists so they don't make the same mistakes I did. Last season, it was in the middle of a pandemic, and we figured out a way to make it work here at The Voice, and we did it. We did the blind auditions, and the only thing that we missed was an audience and the ability to be able to go up and high five or hug your artists when you get them on your team. So somebody came up with the idea to have these gags, and the best one I saw was John Legend had the big rubber glove on a broom handle, and so he could shake his artist's hands. I had a cardboard cutout and so on. And so this season, I tried to change it up a little bit. Nick has a book that comes down out of the ceiling that he gives his artists when they get on his team. I have a bobblehead doll, which I'm very proud of. I do think it looks a little bit more like Jonah Hill than it does me. We probably were able to get these in bulk on sale somewhere, and we just wrote my name on the front. I don't know, but you know what? Free stuff is free stuff.